good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are watching us from. This is STM Radio Vision located in Hobokun, Ilesha, Osun State. This is your favorite program, the CONFAB, where we bring out topics, that is affecting us as a nation, as in Nigeria. We bring them onto the program. We analyze, we give our views, and we give our opinion on them. I remain myself AY for short, and with me in the studio is.
All right, thank you for joining us once again on your favorite program today, the CONFAB. Adenipekun Afolabi is my name, your prince on
On the
the show.
show.
I'm
Yeah.
saying welcome to your favorite program, and thank you for joining us once again.
Yeah, welcome. I'm Afolabi.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here
Yeah,
today again.
yeah. Special thanks goes to the executive producer, a person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashalu, aka Omoya Lakara.
Yalakara.
Yeah, and our producer, of course, our regular analyst on the confab, Adenipekun Afolabi, and all other esteemed crew, Big Balo, Chiamaka, and Oluwapo, all in absentia, and Dolamide Arubuola. Yeah, I'm saying a very thank you to you. Before we go into the topics that we have for us today, let us go on a very quick break. All right, welcome back to the confab. Today, let us go on the first topic that we have today. Um, you don't know the law. Nnamdi Kanu tells judge during heated Abuja court session. Today is the day that we Nigerians have been praying for, that the judgment is going to be passed on Nnamdi Kanu. you know well, the court is already in section, and of course, after the whole court proceeding, we are going to give the full details about about the proceedings of the court against Nnamdi Kanu. So during the court session, so there's an heated argument that happened between the Nnamdi Kanu and the judge in person of Judge Omotosho. So he said, "You don't know the law. The trial of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, took a dramatic turn during Thursday's proceeding at the Federal High Court in Abuja, as Kanu openly challenged the preceding judge, Justice James Omotosho, over what he described as procedural violation and the use of non-existent law in his prosecution. The heated moment occurred while the court was discussing the filing of Kanu's final written address. Kanu insisted he had the constitutional right to file the document and questioned the legal basis for the court's earlier restriction. During the exchange, he told the judge that the prosecution had failed to present any valid written law defining the offenses for which he is being tried, insisting that several of the cited statutes had been repealed. Now, we've had this conversation, quite a number of times, where Nnamdi Kanu has filed, he said he has no court, he has no case to answer. Yeah, because
We not open any
yeah,
defense.
because he said the the trial on him is a repealed one, is a repealed law. I mean, and a repealed law is a case that is not in existence, that is no longer in existence. Far back in I think it's 2022, where the court has already pardoned Nnamdi Kanu, and they set him free of all the charges against him. But still, there's another court that passed that, oh, that it still should be, should still be held in the court. Now, is claiming that the law is a repealed one, but still Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody. Now, what do you think about this?
Okay, thank you for that beautiful question.
Yeah.
Concerning the statement made by Nnamdi Kanu that the judge presiding over his matter, that he said the judge did not know the law, that he said you don't know the law. I want to say this. This is a Nnamdi Kanu said this just because of the emotional instability.
I mean, he's definitely going to be unstable emotionally.
Yes.
Because he's been taken to court for a very long time. His case has been in court for over a decade. I mean, it's something that they should have done something to.
You know, when someone find himself in that situation, there's probability of you even to acted the way Nnamdi Kanu acted, because the statement that okay, the judge did not know law, I think that is out of anger, or a way of expressing his feelings or grievances, that okay, why he is trying to defend himself, or insisted that okay, the case you brought against him as a trial, that case is a case that died from the onset, that okay, he shouldn't have been in the court even for any trial again, because a Nigerian court, a Supreme Court, has pronounced him,
granted him
bail, and by now he should have
still
been in his house, instead of him being at the correctional center. All these are the reason, or what aggravated, or let me say aggravates the
anger,
the outburst of Nnamdi Kanu, or the anger in him, that okay, this judge, you don't know law. And if you watch the video very well, we have to be sincere with ourselves. This judge, if you look at the voice, because as a trained psychologist, when someone is under duress, or when someone is not stable, and the person is trying to even talk or reading something, it will definitely show. And this is what I can pick out from the voice of the judge. The voice of the judge is shaking. Maybe it's under duress, or it's not emotional stable. And looking at the Nnamdi Kanu, utter such statement that the judge did not know law, it's something that can bring someone's emotion down.
And the judge had directed the security agency, to take him out
of the court, forgetting that he is the one defending himself. And it is, you cannot give or rule in the absence of this person that is in question. Even is Nnamdi Kanu has a double how will I put it, should I use the double assignment there? He is the one that the federal government filed for petition against, for that okay, that he is terrorizing the country. And at the same time, he is the one who is defending himself, and now asking the security to take him out. You cannot rule in his absence. Definitely, maybe they want to have a break before they will resume back to the court section.
No, I mean the court section is still on. It's going on right now.
No, I mean during the time that the judge asked the security to take him out. Definitely, maybe he want the tension to calm.
To cool down.
He want the tension to calm. That is what I think that make the judge to give that order that they should take Nnamdi Kanu out, because it is there is nowhere you will give ruling in the
Yeah.
absence of the the
The
defendant.
defendant, yeah.
Especially this case is not is not a case that you find that there is a particular uh, terminology used by the learned, I mean the lawyers,
Yeah.
that if there is a case that okay you can file, that the judge can rule in the absence of defendant, either present or not, the the judge have the right to rule. But this case is not like that.
Yeah.
Definitely Nnamdi Kanu will still the judge will still has
Court.
the security to bring Nnamdi Kanu back to the
Court.
court premises, because with this situation, what Nigerians is expecting, what we are expecting is that today will be the judgment
Day.
day,
Yeah.
whereby we will know
Everybody will know
the fate of
yeah.
Nnamdi Kanu, and we will know the worth of our judiciary system, if indeed we have a judiciary system which is
that is working
which
in
is,
Nigeria.
that is working, and which is the common place for common people to have their way, to have their say. Today we are expecting the judiciary to prove themselves that they are not working for anyone, that indeed they are independent, and at the same time that they are there even to be the common place for the common people, like Nnamdi Kanu. With the word common that I use for Nnamdi Kanu, I know Nnamdi Kanu is very influential, is an influential person, but with the situation he find himself now, he's just a common Nigerian. Because when you are facing offense or law, I don't want to call offense because I don't want Nnamdi Kanu to charge to file litigation against me, because there is a court ruling that
is not is a repealed law.
Yes. And with this, we are appealing to the judiciary, the judge, to be fair with his ruling. Don't say because you are afraid of the IPOP, you now say something else. And don't say because you are afraid of
the federal
government and you are now ruling, you are now giving. Like Nnamdi Kanu, part of his reason for him to say that the judge did not know law is he quoted one paragraph of the Nigerian Constitution, that is the section 36 and subsection 12 of Nigerian Constitution, which says that he said the Constitution requires that no Nigerian can be convicted for an offense not clearly defined in the written law. Now, according to what the judge is saying right now, he is trying to prove, I mean, bringing the act that established the matter of terrorism. That according to the Terrorism Act, Nnamdi Kanu, for him to say that he will not allow Nigeria to be unrest, that Nigeria will be unrest, and for the people who are in support of him, asking the people at the east part of the country not to be going out, having their sit at home, that all these things is still under the Terrorism Act. And that Terrorism Act is against this. But Nnamdi Kanu insisted that he is not terrorizing any part of the country. That what he is agitating for is for good governance. And if there is no room for good governance, each region should go on their own
separate way,
on their separate way, instead of forceful or binding together without any gain. Because he claimed that okay, the eastern part of the country, they have not gained anything from the marriage. I mean, the unionism of the southern and northern and western
Nigeria.
In Nigeria, you understand? Now he is saying that okay, let them go on their separate way. And the government says okay, the heart is an heart of terrorizing the country. Now we are hoping and we are expecting what will be the outcome of
Proceeding.
we can, should we
I-
call it proceeding
Proceeding.
because it's ruling. We
Okay.
are
Yeah.
expecting
Okay. The ruling
the judge to rule.
to the rule
We are expecting his ruling whether Nnamdi Kanu will
go to prison,
prison
or
or
it will be set free.
he will be released for, I mean, to reunite with
His
his
family.
family. Nigerians are waiting. We
Mm.
are waiting for what will be the outcome of the judgment. And like I said earlier, I'm appealing to our judiciary that we want to see you as a place that common Nigerians will be able to have their way.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Afolabi. Now this brings me to the second question, where you mentioned that all Nigerians are waiting for the November 20 ruling. Now, with what happens today, can the court still have that ruling?
And definitely they can still have the ruling.
Mm.
No, because I don't. The only thing that can stop the ruling is if the atmosphere for that, if there is no conducive atmosphere
Mm.
for the judge can decide that okay, I cannot rule today because the atmosphere is not conducive for him, and there is a law that allows him to even stand on that word, that okay, just because there is no, the atmosphere is not conducive,
Conducive.
maybe because of what he perceived, I mean that what is happening, he may decide to postpone the ruling,
Yeah.
not the proceeding. Now it's just for us to say okay, I'm going to rule on so
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
That is what we are expecting. Either he have to reschedule the ruling date, or he will rule today, so that for Nigerians to see the outcome of this
Proceeding.
proceeding so far, because it's been taking a long
Yeah, it's
time.
taking a long time.
It's been taking a long time before the American will now
Call me in question.
questioning our judiciary system
Yeah.
again, like the security that the American is questioning, which is true,
Mm.
and it is called for questioning that I mean, the people in charge should be able to be answerable to that question,
Yeah.
that how is the security of the country is like this. Same thing that we don't want it to happen. We don't want America to declare state of emergency on our judiciary system, that the way we are ruling is not
It's not
appropriate.
appropriate. Yeah. Thank you for that, Afolabi. Well, um, with this, I just want to say this, that I hope that the judiciary system of Nigeria, they take a very they do their job appropriately, and they give the Nigerians, I mean, what we want. And they, like, what I mean is the ruling should be plain.
It should be
Yeah.
fair
Yeah, it should
enough.
be fair enough that there's nothing, there should not be
The
any
judge, the
controversy.
judge should not be biased,
Yeah.
and he should not subject to any
Yeah.
I mean any party.
Yeah.
He should balance his judgment. The
Yeah.
judgment should be objective, not subjective.
Subjective. Yeah. Thank you, Afolabi. Before we go on the second topic that we have today, let us go on a very quick break. All right, welcome back to the CONFAB. We've talked about Nnamdi Kanu November 20 court ruling, and then we've shared our view and we shared our own opinion and how it's supposed to be. Well, before we go to the second topic that we have today, this is a medium of of saying condolences to the lost COP members. Yeah.
The core members.
Yeah, that graduated from
Mm.
Adekunle University in Ondo State, on their way to orientation camp. Yesterday, they, they they had an accident, and out of them 16, you know,
out of 18,
Out of 18,
16 of them
16 of them is dead, is confirmed dead.
died immediately.
Yeah, 16
Why
to
two
is sustained
sustained
serious injury.
and presently at the hospital taking care. This is saddening.
Yeah,
You know, for someone to train a child to that
extent.
level, and me as a graduate, and after that, the news you heard is that
The child is dead.
they passing out. Oh, parents that are waiting for the POP after serving, and now heard about the passing away of their child. This is sad. This is so sad.
Yeah,
And we are sending our condolences
condolences.
to the family, that may the God give them the fortitude
Yeah,
to
to bear the
bear
loss.
the loss, because it is not that easy. It is not easy at all. It is not easy at all. We sympathize with the family, and we pray that we will not experience this again. And whatever that we need to take care of,
Yeah,
I mean, from
the federal.
federal, I
Gov-
mean the government
Yeah,
and the individual, because as at now we are yet to know the causes of
of the accident.
the incident, and whatever it is or whatever it may be, uh, let us look at it and make sure that we do necessary things in order to curb, or for us not to have such this sad incident
Incidents.
again. And we condole with the Nigerians
Yeah,
for the loss, because this is a great loss.
yeah, it's a great loss. Yeah, thank you for that, Afolabi. Now to the second topic that we have today. We have idea of schoolgirls' location, and they will return in 1 or 2 days. KB's Senator Gaba Maduoki says that. Senator Gaba Maduoki, representing KB South in the Nigerian Senate, has expressed optimism that the schoolgirls abducted earlier this week from the government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School, MAGA, may be returned within 1 or 2 days. Speaking on the current affairs program, Maduoki stated that security agencies have a clear idea of the kidnappers' location and are making swift progress in the rescue operation. We have a fair idea where the girls are, and we are sure they have not moved outside the KB South Senatorial District, Maduoki said, adding, there is high hope that the girls will return home in 1 or 2 days. Now, we all know about
It is
the
not
abduction.
it is no
No,
longer
longer in news. Yes,
news.
yeah, about
It is what every
body knows.
Nigerian is aware, that the
There's an abduction.
couple of students,
Yeah,
which are the girls, were abducted
yeah, by the bandit,
by the bandits
terrorist.
and the terrorists, whichever one that we want to use, either bandit
Mm.
or terrorist. What they are doing is they are terrorizing our land,
Yeah,
and abducted these girls. We talked about it, that what will be the reason
for the abduction.
for the adoption.
Mm.
We got to know, maybe probably because they want to have the carnal knowledge of them, or because they want to they want reproduction,
Abduction.
they
Yeah,
want
to spread their
reproduce,
wings.
heads, in order to have more in their fold.
Yeah,
And maybe it may be another reason, but whatever reason they whatever reason for their operation,
Mm.
I think this is the right time for them to surrender their sword,
Mm.
everything that, okay, because the Nigerian military have gave them the 24 hours ultimatum. I think that 24 hours is already lapsed,
Mm.
and we are waiting
We are waiting
of
for them.
the
You
action.
know, yesterday there are a group of in the military that they were deployed. For the rescue, mission of of the girls. But then on their way to the place, I think they were massacred on the way. Yeah,
They laid
they lay ambush for them.
Mm.
Now, no, okay, no, this is not bringing us to this question that those bandits, how did they have the idea that okay, the military are coming for them.
Definitely, one thing is, I want to employ our military personnel. I mean the senior one,
Yeah,
that whatever they want to, that will be their action.
yeah,
They should not be revealing all their action on the social media, because these so-called bandits, they are also watching and listening to the radio and the
the news. Yeah,
televisions. They are listening, they are watching, and they will know that okay, this is what you said, okay, you are coming. They will find every means just to have their way. And like, okay, like American did concerning the Osama bin Laden,
mm.
they did not make any notification.
Expression, yeah,
And even the president then, he called all the senior officer that he want to have a meeting with them. On getting to the meeting, he asked them that none of you is going back home. We have a mission,
yeah.
and this is the mission, and we have to carry it out tonight. I mean, then
That moment.
that moment, and that is how they were able to succeed with the operation. Hadn't been that there is a prior notice, the Osama bin Laden might have the one
Yeah,
of his boy
yeah,
in the, I mean, amidst the
military.
yeah, the U.S. Army, but because they did not announce it,
Yeah, that's
they,
just
that is how they were able to achieve
that.
their mission. And I want to say this, that not everything, not every strategies that you want to carry out, that should be
Yeah, should be out there on social media.
on social media.
Okay. Now, Afolabi, I want to ask this question. Now, since the senator of KB South has said that the children, that they are assuring the Nigerians that
That
that the children will be out in 1 or 2 days. Now, what is, like, to me, I just feel that what is going to be their plan on how on to retrieve them, because our normal way, the normal system of Nigeria is they negotiate with them. They are going to negotiate with them, so they will tell them what they want so that they can, they can give it back to them. Is it, are they still going to use that negotiation this time around, or they are using military force fully?
at this moment, I'm not care, or let me say I don't care whatever means they use to get these
Yes.
girls back. I don't care. But what I'm after is that we want these girls back and be reunited with their, I mean, reunite with
Their parents.
their parents. And after the negotiation or whatever means that the senator Garba,
Yeah, Madioki.
that are representing the
Kebbi State.
senatorial district want to use, and as he assured that these girls are still within the
Kebbi State,
Kebbi
yes,
State
district.
district, that they are not out of the Kebbi. And whatever means after that, if they now want to go after the so-called terrorist
Bandit.
or the bandit, they should go ahead. But for now, what I'm concerned, or what I'm after now, is the release of
The girls.
those girls. We want them to be back home. We want them alive. We want them alive. Whatever means,
Yeah.
all we want is we want
Want them
our girls
back.
back. That is it.
Thank you so much, Afolabi. Before we close, yeah, there is another attack from the bandit in Kwara State. Of course, not Eruku local government, but in another local government, in which they killed 2 farmers, rice farmers, and 4 were adopted as well. Now, this is just a means of saying that the Nigerian insecurity. We've been clamoring on that since last week on our episode of CONFAB, that the insecurity.
Not last week. Let's say 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the security architecture and most Nigerians have been clamoring that okay, we want adequate security
Yeah.
on our land, but yet
Yeah.
there's nothing like security. Should I use perfection
Hmm.
in the land? Because we're okay. Something happened this morning. I'm outside somewhere.
Yeah.
I think we were together.
Yeah.
Yes, we are outside somewhere, which I will not mention. And as we are there, we we saw the traces of two or three bicycle moving together,
Hmm.
and men looking at the rider,
And the
they look
Fulanis.
like Fulanis,
Yeah.
or let me say, I don't want to use one tribe. They look like terrorists.
Yeah.
Let me use that word. That they look like terrorists, and immediately uh, we saw them. Everyone in that environment is trying to
Take caution.
take caution that who is this? Who are they? That's because they move
In groups.
simultaneously in group.
Yeah.
That is why we are worried that who are these people? But they are the Okada rider, but the way they dress
Yeah.
look like
A terrorist.
terrorists, and everybody is panicking. That is the situation we find ourselves in the country. You cannot sleep with
Two eyes closed.
two eyes
Hmm.
closed. You
Yorùbá will say ojúlala kan fi ń ṣọ́rí.
kì í ṣe ojú nìkan lálákàn sorry,
Gbogbo ara.
you have to be watchful, not only eye, because if you are saying you want to you you want to use your eyes
Yeah.
alone, okay, what of if you need to run?
Hmm.
You have to take your race.
Yeah, you have to pick your
You have
race.
to pick your race, pick it and run away. That is why I said yesterday that always stay where you know that you are safe,
Yeah.
because the country that we find ourselves, the country that we belongs to, Nigeria, my dear country,
Our dear country.
presently it is not safe.
Yeah.
We are the one who will save ourselves, who will bring peace to the land.
Yeah.
And those in the the people in the authority should try as much as possible to carry out their responsibility. Their number one responsibility is the security of life and sorry for that break in transmission. What we are saying is about the insecurity and how we are going to make the security of life and property, how we are going to secure ourselves. Like I said, that the government and the individual should try as much as possible to have to be on a safer side. As a government, try to do what it is expecting of you,
to do.
and as individual, we should be able to do our contribute our own quota, our own part, what we can do to assist
Yeah.
government. We should not give all the responsibility to
So yes, for the government
for
alone
the
to solve.
government alone to solve. It is a collective effort.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Afolabi, and well, thank you to all esteemed viewers. This is where we round up on the confab this morning. Well, I will implore you, to be watchful. Nigeria right now is currently bleeding. Is not safe currently. So wherever it is that you want to go to, at least inform like 2 to 3 people of where you are going to, so that they
Let
can
them know
have,
your whereabouts.
let them know your whereabouts, so they can have clear understanding of which we are not praying of something bad to happen, but of course if it is, so that they can know how to trace it and to get everything done. um this is where we round up on the confab today, and our special thanks goes to the executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashalu, and our producer Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show, of course our regular analyst on the confab. We want to celebrate all other esteemed crew and staff for their continuous support. We are saying a very big thank you to you and all other esteemed viewers. We are saying a very big thank you to you. Please always remember to like, give comment and
And share.
share. Yeah, it actually means a lot to us. And then we also have a musical studio in the Steam, where you can come for your music recording, live
Your
streaming.
live streaming
Yeah, live streaming, music
with
promotions.
quality sound.
Yes, you know we are always available, so please, please and please, we are located at Obokun Avenue,
Ilesha,
Ilesha,
Osun
Osun State.
State,
Yeah,
Nigeria.
yeah, you can call the studio line, for further information about
And
that.
that is the number you are seeing on your
Your
screen.
screen,
That
yeah.
is 0916 634 9956.
6, yeah.
0916 634
9956.
9956.
All right, this is a bye from now. See you next time.